partners which help me to promote this wonderful adventure, which is EuroFootballClinics. Maybe you have seen somehow we just reached 1,000 fans on Facebook today. It's really impressive for just 1 month online, basically, after the first prototype of December. So a big thanks to all of you all. Please continue to follow us on Facebook, to follow us on Twitter, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel. So thanks to Europlayers.com, best website in Europe if you're looking to coach or to play over there. If you're interested, please register. It's free. You have some premium service. And you have basically, I think now all of the team of Europe are connected over there. Wonderful website. Thanks to Coach's Choice, one of the biggest DVD and book provider in USA. Coach's Choice is now in Europe. You can directly order all the products from Coach's Choice and download them immediately from EuroFootballClinics.com. Thanks for my friend Travis and his great website, The Growth of the Game. Actually, Travis' project is to write down a book about history of American football in Europe and how the game is growing. The genesis, development, and future of American football in Europe. It's a website you must take a look and you must read. It's really, really great deal. Thanks also to American Football International, which is actually one of the best review of American football all over the world. Every day you can find some information about Europe, Asia, Africa, Central, North America, South America, Australia, all over the world. Football is growing every day, and if you want to keep in touch with that, go to American Football International. It's now time to present you our speaker tonight. Actually, he was one of the first one who answered to our call for speaker, and that's big thanks for that. Big thanks to trust in our story and our adventure. Thanks to Coach Rich Worsell tonight, offensive coordinator of University La Verne. I will start his webcam that he can say hello to you too.
Hey everybody.
Here we go. So Coach Worsell is coaching for many years of football, started in United Kingdom actually, and that's why it's really interesting to talk to him tonight. He built his own career to now be the offensive coordinator of La Verne University in USA. Coach Worsell went through the Great Britain Bulldogs, which are the under-19 national team. Then went to the Tarano Aberystwyth. I'm sorry for the name. I'm sorry, Coach. It's tough, but it will be tough for all of us, I guess. Then been to the London Host, the Sussex Standard. Then to Lakeland College, started his American adventure and his American journey right here. Then went to Millikin University, Illinois College, and now assistant head coach and offensive coordinator from University La Verne. And we will talk tonight about the quick passing game and the running with MT. Coach Worsell, really thank you. As I told you and as I told to everyone, you were one of the first one who answered to our call for speakers. So thanks to trust about our projects from the real beginning, and it's really nice to have you tonight. I will let you the audience. I will pass you the screen, and we can start the lecture. Here we go.
All right, I got it.
Okay. Yeah. So I will turn off my camera to let you the full space. All the coaches online, please let me know any question, any remark, any experience sharing. It's an evening for us tonight, so in the question panel, please let me a note when you want. I'll let you with Coach Worsell, and I'll talk to you by the end.
All right. Well, thank you so much for the introduction. So yeah, this journey for me to the United States started when I was growing up in England, and you know, got involved with American football at age 10 or 11 through like a local youth team, and really just the first coach I was around was so positive and so excited and just made it so fun that I was just completely hooked on it from the beginning. And so I played all the way through into the University League in Britain, which is a really big league in terms of teams and a number of new people coming into the sport. And then got involved with the national program, the Great Britain Bulldogs, came over to the US, played a few teams, and then I graduated. And then after a year of coaching the Sussex Thunder, which was a senior league team that we brought back, was looking to make the move to the United States. So I started applying for jobs and was just so lucky. I got the my first job over in Wisconsin, which a little different weather-wise than England, but started there, and I made a whopping $4,000 my first year, which then 1,000 of it had to go on health insurance, as I was an international student, so I had to buy health insurance. So I was left with 3,000, and then taxes took away the rest. So really just had no money. So it made you really evaluate what you wanted in your life. And so I packed everything up, and at that time it was like a 35-kilo bag. So I handpicked what I wanted to take with me, and went over. Didn't have a car, didn't have a mobile phone, just embraced football, and did that for 2 years. And then was really fortunate the first year there that I was coaching receivers, and all three of the receivers I coached were all conference receivers. One of them became the leading receiver in school history and was the conference receiver of the year, so kind of started things off pretty well. Our second year there, we won the league championship. It was our first conference title in many years, and then got a job at Millikan University, where I coached receivers again and coached some all conference guys, and we set a bunch of school records in our quarterbacks and our receivers, did a lot of good things, and that was 3 good years, kind of really taking control of a group and recruiting guys in and taking over. And after that, I got offered to go to Illinois College as the offensive coordinator. And when I was there, I think we broke, I don't know, 17 school records and 6 or 7 conference records. We really did a lot of good things and helped turn that program around from being very average to being very, very competitive. And so I was there for 3 years, and I coached a variety of positions there. I started with the receivers, then moved over to the offensive line, which is what I coached in Europe a lot, and then came out to Laverne to be the assistant head coach and an offensive coordinator here. And we inherited a team in 2009. I was looking at stats the other day. We allowed 46 sacks, and we had, I think that season they had 130 yards rushing on the season. So not very good. And then the next year, 2 years ago, we cut it to 13. This year, I think we're at 14 sacks we gave up. And then we're very highly ranked. We finished this season ranked 20th or 22nd in the country in total offense. So it's kind of been just a crazy journey from just one thing leading to another. So I know firsthand you can do it in coming from Britain over to the U.S. And my experience of coaching in Europe has really helped me a lot, because we do get access here to film, so I do get to see every game that our opponents have played previous to playing them, so I watch all of that stuff. But what I found is the better you get on offense, the less predictable other people's defenses are. They don't want to do the same thing and let you just attack them. They're going to do something different. So with that in mind, there's a lot of similarities there. And as a coordinator, when you're calling plays, as to how you prepare for a team. I mean, you can put all your eggs in one basket that they're going to do the same thing, and sometimes they will, but a lot of times they're going to change it up when you're good at offense. So what it comes back to is when I was coaching in Britain, often we didn't get film on other teams. We didn't know what we were going to see. So the first series or two, you're trying a lot of different formations and seeing what do they do on defense, and then you really kind of come up with a game plan, and then you execute that game plan in the second half of the game. And we're doing the same thing. Obviously, we have a film, so we have an idea of who we want to attack and a lot of the moving parts. But now what it is we're trying to create plays that we can use exclusively, that we don't have to watch a lot of film on. We can just go out and do it. So what I want to talk about first is our quick passing game and how we make that easy. Now, it's going to be kind of our hitch naked stuff. So I'll go through that. I'm going to switch over to the presentation now. So hopefully you guys will see that. If I do this, hopefully you guys can all hear my voice and see the screen. Okay, perfect. So quick passing game made easy. Okay. All right, perfect. Okay. So in the quick passing game, you're not always dealing with complete information. So what I mean by that is you you may not know what coverage you're going to see. People may change it up. This concept allows you to keep it simple, and it allows for dynamic players. So if there's a guy on your team you want to get the ball to, this really allows you a way to dictate, hey, you've got a great percentage chance of getting the ball. It also makes the reads really, really, really easy for the quarterback. So that's why we've gone to it, and that's why we've used it an awful lot. So here's the overview. And I'll get to some film cut up in a moment to kind of show you this, but I just want to lay the picture out. So we're going to start off, and you can do it in any formation, but we're going to start off talking about a 3-by-1 formation. So what that means is we're going to put our tight end and 2 receivers to the field, which is where the 3 receiver part comes from, and we'll put a single receiver into the boundary. We're going to primarily be out of the shotgun. We've done it under center before. It's possible. It's a little tougher, but it's possible. But we're primarily out of the shotgun, so we're going to do it out of the shotgun. The single receiver, your guy in the boundary, has a choice. He can either run a hitch route, so he's going to run 5 yards up the field and turn around, or he can run a slant route. And we let our receivers signal to our quarterbacks which route they want to run, because our receiver can see the defender's leverage the best because he's right in front of him. We don't want our quarterbacks to have to look over and guess, is that cornerback inside, is he outside? So our receiver gets to pick. Like, so, you know, the receiver goes out there and looks at the coverage and goes, hey, I'm going to run a hitch. Signals it to the quarterback. The quarterback knows, hey, you got a hitch over there. And the basic premise is the QB is going to catch the ball in the shotgun, get his eyes over there, and if the hitch is open, you throw the hitch. We don't care if it's cover 2, cover 4, man coverage. If the hitch is open, throw it. And that's why for us, you know, it would translate so well to the European game, because you're not having to teach a lot of coverage recognition and a lot of different things. So that's the initial idea behind it. Then if it's not open, we'll talk about what happens next. So with the O-line, what we're going to